Why not? Why not start a spur-of-the-moment video with a grain train passing by? How's it going, everybody? I know you probably don't want to be hearing me talk over I'm assuming an X-grainer passing by, potentially from Longview. Either that or it's next fall. Either way, Rainier Rail fan here. No, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. But, hey. So, this past Friday, today is, I believe, September 30th. Yes, Friday, September 28th, 2018, I took my final exam for BNSF Railway. And these guys are slowing down, they probably have an approach. But I took my final exam on Friday for Transportation Department. I am now a fully certified conductor for Class 1 railroads employed by BNSF Railway. I can't guarantee, of course, with this, that I'll be able to do a whole lot for rail fanning or anything like that, as I've said in the past, but, you know, I'll do what I can. This is a completely spur-of-the-moment video. I had no idea what to talk about, because honestly, I was just getting ready to leave here. I'm down at Solo Point right now, just wanting to drive my truck around, because things in my life have changed drastically in the past month. I'm not going to go too much into detail. I have some, it's mostly personal, but, yeah, I am now a qualified railroader. And with that, more than likely, I'm going, well, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to change the username on YouTube to Rainier Railroader or not. I'm going to talk about my training a little bit, though, as it's pretty much done. It was a 15-week basis to start off. The first week was just introductions and everything like that, learning some basics to get us ready for weeks 2 through 4. 2, 3, and 4 were yard OJT, on the job training, where everybody in my class, we all got to be switchmen and work with actual switchmen and learn everything for a few weeks. Then in week 5, we went into a classroom setting. Did that for weeks 5, 6, and 7, learning all the rules and everything like that, getting the rule books drilled into our head by management. Took a midterm, along with an exam for hostler certification. Then in week 8 began the real fun stuff. Weeks 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, I believe. Yeah. Those weeks were road OJT, where we were working through freight all the time, and we were actually on call, everything like that. That's going to be some of the meat and potatoes of being a railroader. Being on through freight and everything like that, you're on a lot at night, especially as a new hire. Don't get me wrong, I got to do day running, and I loved it, but you're on at night. Routes that I worked, since I am based out of Seattle, Washington, I worked our East Pool, which runs from our Everett terminal to Wenatchee, or from South Seattle to Wenatchee. I didn't do South Seattle. I worked part of our North Pool. That's a whole debacle I don't really wish to get into. I'm not certified for that territory, but that runs from Everett to Canada. Specifically, either Thornton Yard in Vancouver or Roberts Bank Coal Facility. but the primary ones that I worked and that I will be working, as I am based off, as I live a short while out of Tacoma, I worked our South Pool, which is between Seattle and Portland, and the Northwest Iron Triangle, or just the Northwest Triangle, which is Auburn, Washington to Pasco, Washington, for leg 1, all in track warrant control. Leg 2 is Pasco, Washington to Vancouver, Washington / Portland, Oregon, which is all CTC. And then Portland, Vancouver back to Seattle, or Auburn, for leg 3. Those are beautiful routes, and it's amazing running them. That one's all CTC as well, though. The last leg, Seattle sub, is 100% CTC. But, yeah, after that, after the 5 weeks of road training, I also did some road switchers. Like, I've worked Cruise 9 and 10. I've worked the Renton Rocket, which delivers fuselages to Boeing. All sorts of fun stuff. But then after that, we had a week where we just came in, reviewed some stuff, like, with our coordinators, went out, explored one part of Seattle, which is critical for signals, got in touch with union reps, everything like that. Then week 14 came, and we had our skills evaluation, where we're out being watched and seeing how we do in, say, a switching environment, everything like that. Then week 15. Week 15 is nose to the grindstone, back in the rule books, review, along with your final exam. It all happens a lot quicker than you think. Because again, today is September 30th. And I got hired, my first day was June 18th. I've been with the railroad for over 3 months now. And I don't regret any decisions whatsoever. I love my job. And I have full plans of staying with a railroad at least until retirement. More than likely that's going to end up being BNSF. BNSF is an awesome company to work for so far. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can really say. It's great. Here in the next month, I mean, I'm still technically as a student until I get RCO qualified, remote control operations, where a lot of you guys, if you're rail fans watching this, will say, oh yeah, I know what remote ops are. But for those who don't know, it's just pretty much a couple switchmen operating locomotive remotely without the need of an engineer. It's only used in yard ops. So, but conductors up here are required to get qualified for it. So, after that, I will be on my own. And it's so close. If you guys have intentions of going to the railroad, keep your eyes open. It is not for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart. It's tough work, but it's rewarding. You feel like you accomplished something. At other times, it's just hurry up and wait. And other times, if you're a switchman, hurry up and just sit for a while. But, yeah. That's how I feel with everything so far. And, yeah. I don't really know what else to say for the railroad. Aside from, there's an adrenaline to it all. It's just something that's to be experienced firsthand instead of just being explained. Alright, guys. I'm going to turn this one in for now. So, yeah. Random update video again. But hey, you got to train this time. I also saw a couple others. Another empty grainer passed by as soon as I pulled in, going track speed. And then there was also a Lakeyard VBT that just passed by a little bit ago. And this one was interesting. First half of it, all intermodal, just JB Hunt and Schneider. But you had a decent chunk of hazmat in this train. But on the very end, you had an IH car, inhalation hazard for chlorine. I couldn't tell if it was loaded or residue, but if that's the case, that thing was a key train. So, fun times. For those that don't know, key trains are limited to 35 and HTUA limits. High threat urban area. With that, it's key trains have to do with hazmat. 20 or more loaded cars, specifically within certain classes, or one car for inhalation hazard or one car for nuclear waste. It all has to do with hazmat, and it's all watched by the FRA. So, yeah. Alright, guys, that's all I got. So, see you later. See you on the flip side. I'll see you out on the tracks. For those of you that go rail fanning, I hope to see you out there.